Morning, everybody. Paige and I've got a couple more sauce requests, so we're going to go ahead and do one today. A little bit different, and today we're going to show you a technique that you can do for different flavor profiles. We're going to get two different flavor profiles out of similar ingredients. So one of our local restaurants is acting as a distribution point right now, so we've been ordering stuff from them. So we have a ton of red peppers. We're going to use some onions. And that's going to be the base of our formula, and we're going to cook these down almost like you would do a sofrito. And then we're going to change it up. One will get tomato paste, one will get ginger, a little bit of gochujang, maybe a couple other ingredients when we actually cook it, but it's going to be a slow cook. So we're going to film this video in a couple of different segments. But we're going to first go ahead and start up by getting all our peppers cut, our onions cut, and when we see you next, we will be going into the pan. When I cut peppers, I like to unroll them like this. I find that it's easier, you don't get as much pith, then you just cut those parts. Could have done it in a Cuisinart or a food processor, but I find it tears it up, and it's hard to get a uniform dice. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And when you do it that way too, it kind of oxidizes. It's just not, it's messy. It just doesn't work. So we're going to go ahead and finish these. And then we're going to move over to our pan. And we're going to start cooking. Okay, so we have some onion and just some grapeseed oil in this pan over medium heat. Good thing about onion, it's going to give you a lot of savory flavors, and it also has sugar, which is going to help caramelize everything. So we're going to cook that a little bit. We're going to go ahead and add all our chopped peppers. We're going to cook that for probably about 20 minutes over low heat. Come back and check it. We may go a little further. Adding salt now. Salt draws out moisture, so it gives you a lot of flavor. I'm going to add garlic probably 10 minutes into this, but we'll check it in 20 minutes. When we come back, it'll probably be fully cooked, and then we'll go ahead and separate our sauces and show two different approaches to the same thing. See you in a while. Sauce has been cooking now. We checked it at 23 minutes. I'm going to post a couple of pictures of how it cooked stewing down. You look at it, everything is kind of caramelized. We're using our bunny spatula because it's Easter. When I pull, it leaves almost a straight line. So it looks like we don't have a whole lot of other juices. At this point, we can make it into a pasta sauce. We could puree it. You could add cream if you'd like. You could turn it into a vinaigrette. We're going to separate it and make two different style sauces. So I'm going to take half of this. I'm going to go into this little pan. A little bit of ginger. Low heat. And just let that cook a second. We're going to add a portion of this sauce. I'm going to add some gochujang. If you have some sriracha, that would work fine, whatever you have in the house. I'm going to add that, stir it in. Going to add some brown sugar. A little bit of rice wine vinegar. A tiny couple of drops of fish sauce. Add some lime juice, and we're just going to let that reduce. So that'll become kind of an Asian condiment that we can use on chicken. We can use that as a base for a stir fry, anything. We can puree it, just let it go for a few minutes, let all those flavors reduce down. We'll take the remaining sauce right here. Gonna add some harissa paste.
What is harissa?
Excuse me, that was tomato paste. Gonna add harissa paste, which is the spice blend. Find it in most supermarkets. The tomato is gonna help caramelize it, and we're gonna cook that down. We had a couple of other things here. So I had some garlic. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of orange juice, thyme, and oregano. And we have some tomatoes that we had grilled out on the fire last night. So we're just going to add that. Cook all that down. And then we'll finish this up. We'll show you the end. And then it's whatever you'd like to do with it. These can become pasta sauces. They can become a vinaigrette. They can be a sauce for stewing chicken. We're really making flavor concentrates. So we are done. So these two sauces started out as primarily about 16 to 18 red bell peppers this morning. We've caramelized the peppers with this. This has become our spicy Asian condiment. It can be used in stir fries. We can use it as a sauce over chicken. You can blend it into mayonnaise, whatever you want to do with it. And this has come out more like a marinara. We're going to use it tonight for pasta. So a little bit of harissa. We've added some char-grilled tomatoes that we made last night. Literally everything we can do here just started with things that were in our kitchen. So it's just trying to give all you folks ideas. So be safe. Have a good Easter. Thank you.